Ivana Marie Trump was a Czech American businesswoman, media personality, fashion designer, author, and model. Sadly, the first wife of former President Donald Trump passed away on July 14, 2022, at the age of 73. Besides being famous for snatching the heart of one of the world's most famous billionaires, do we really know anything about Ivana? Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video, we're going to talk about the bright and glamorous life of Ivana Trump. Early life and education. Ivana Zelníček was born on February 20, 1949, in the Czech factory town of Žilin, and spent the first few months of her life in an incubator. When Ivana was 2 years old, her father Milos taught her to ski and swim in the hopes of toughening up the sickly toddler. It was a strategy that clearly paid off, as Ivana later became a member of the country's youth ski team, despite the fact that Olympic selectors passed her over for the 1972 squad. Ivana seemed to have it all. Former classmates describe her as clever, pretty, tall, and skinny, and even as a teenager, her drive had already begun to manifest itself. This she put down to a lesson learned at the age of 13. Ivana immigrated to Canada after earning a master's degree in physical education from Charles University in Prague. In 1971, she married an Austrian skier, Alfred Winkelmeyer, and was able to flee communist-controlled Czechoslovakia. She moved to Montreal after learning English in Toronto, where she got a job as a model and spent 2 successful years on the catwalks. Marriage to Donald Trump. In 1976, Ivana was in New York City with a group of models when she met Donald. The couple married on April 7, 1977, at Marble Collegiate Church in a ceremony officiated by Norman Vincent Peale. During the 1980s, they became tabloid figures in New York society and collaborated on several large projects, including the Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, the Grand Hyatt Hotel in New York City, and the Trump Taj Mahal Casino Resort in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Ivana and Donald had 3 children during their marriage: Donald Jr. in 1977, Ivana Marie in 1981, and Eric in 1984. Donald Jr. learned to speak Czech fluently with the help of his maternal grandfather, whereas Ivanka only had a basic understanding of her mother's native tongue. And Eric was not exposed to the language because his grandparents were comfortable using English at the time of his birth. A reviewer of Trump, An American Dream, a 2018 Netflix documentary miniseries about Donald Trump, described Ivana as a charismatic workaholic, a career woman, an equal, and a life partner deliberately chosen by Donald to work beside him and challenge him. The Trumps' troubled marriage drew public attention during the Christmas holiday of 1989, when they were seen fighting while on vacation in Aspen, Colorado, after Ivana met Donald's mistress Marla Maples. According to the Chicago Tribune, by February 1990, Donald had locked Ivana out of her Plaza Hotel office, and a legal battle ensued over the legitimacy of the 4 prenuptial agreements the couple had successively negotiated over the years. Milos Zelníček, Ivana's 63-year-old father, died suddenly of a heart attack in October 1990. According to The Guardian, her father was a Staten bezpečnost intelligence informer who relayed information from his daughter, including a correct prediction that George H.W. Bush would win the 1988 presidential election. Donald stood by her side at her father's funeral in Žilin in November 1990, despite their marital problems and impending divorce. The Trumps' divorce proceedings were widely publicized. For 11 days in a row, front-page coverage appeared in New York tabloid newspapers, and the story was the focus of Liz Smith's entire news coverage for 3 months. Ivana accused Donald of rape and pulling out handfuls of her hair during a divorce deposition. She confirmed that she had felt violated in Harry Hurt III's book Lost Tycoon: The Many Lives of Donald J. Trump. In a statement provided by Donald and his lawyers, she admitted to using the word rape, but she did not want her words to be interpreted in a literal or criminal sense. Donald was granted an uncontested divorce in December 1990 on the grounds of cruel and inhumane treatment. As part of the divorce settlement, Ivana agreed to sign a non-disclosure agreement and to seek Donald's permission before publicly discussing their marriage. According to the New York Times in 1991, Ivana's divorce settlement included $14 million, a 45-room Connecticut mansion, an apartment in Trump Plaza, and use of Mar-a-Lago for 1 month per year. Business ventures. Ivana was suddenly on her own and loving it. She decided to start her own business, naming it Ivana Incorporated, and by 1997, just one of her divisions, the clothing line House of Ivana, was worth $50 million per year. She has also created a magazine, Ivana's Living in Style, and written 2 novels and a divorce guide, The Best Is Yet to Come, with the assistance of a ghostwriter. In 1998, she pursued business interests in Croatia, a vacation destination her parents frequently visited, Immigrated, which included the purchase of 33% of the nation's second-largest daily newspaper. The Ivana-branded Bentley Bay development in Miami, Florida, filed for bankruptcy in 2004. The following year, she was involved in several proposed condominium projects, including the never-built Ivana Las Vegas. In 2010, she sued Finnish fashion company Ivana Helsinki, accusing it of selling women's clothing that incorporated her name without permission. Other relationships. Just months after her divorce with Donald Trump, Ivana met Riccardo Mazzucchelli. The Italian businessman was immediately smitten and proposed. Ms. Trump held off, however, until the end of 1995 when she and the man she described as a typical Italian macho said "I do" in a New York hotel. "We don't," they both said 22 months later. Almost immediately, Ivana began dating another Ferrari dealer, Raffaello Gaetani di Lorenzana dell'Aquila d'Aragona Lovatelli, whom she met at the Red Cross Ball in Monaco. She found a new escort in Rossano Rubicandi, a handsome male model 24 years her junior, after her previous relationship ended. On April 12, 2008, after 6 years together, they married in lavish style at Donald's Mar-a-Lago estate. But by the following December, Ivana was admitting the union was over and a legal separation was in the works. Yet whether she is in a high-profile relationship or dynamically single, Ivana is a trooper and she knows it. "A woman is like a tea bag," she once told Hello. "You never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water." Writing. Ivana wrote several books, including For Love Alone in 1992, Free to Love in 1993, and a self-help book called The Best Is Yet to Come, Coping with Divorce and Enjoying Life Again in 1995. Ivana wrote an advice column about love and life for Globe, titled Ask Ivana, from June 1995 through January 2010. In February 1999, Ivana launched her own lifestyle magazine titled Ivana's Living in Style. She contributed an advice column for Divorce magazine in 2001. Ivana released an autobiography, Raising Trump, in 2017. It covered her own upbringing and the early years of raising her children with Donald. Media appearances. Ivana and Donald made several appearances together on television programs, including The Oprah Winfrey Show in April 1988, followed by the BBC's Wogan in May 1988. After her divorce from Donald, Ivana was interviewed by Barbara Walters for ABC's 2020. In 1991, Donald cut off her alimony payments after the interview and announced his intention to sue Ivana for monetary damages. After her divorce from Donald, she also returned to The Oprah Winfrey Show in 1992 and stated, "I will not let men dominate me anymore." Ivana had a cameo role in the Hollywood film The First Wives Club in 1996 with the line, "Ladies, you have to be strong and independent. And remember, don't get mad, get everything." She was the host of a reality TV special titled Ivana Young Man, which aired on Oxygen Network in 2006. In the reality dating program, she helped a wealthy, middle-aged woman find a younger partner. In 2010, Trump appeared in the UK version of Celebrity Big Brother. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. Death. Ivana Trump, the ex-wife of former President Donald Trump, died Friday from injuries sustained in a fall, according to the New York City office of the chief medical examiner. The former president announced Thursday that Ivana Trump had died at her New York City home. She was 73 years old. Donald Trump's first wife was Ivana Trump. Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric Trump were their 3 children. "Our mother was an incredible woman, a force in business, a world-class athlete, a radiant beauty, and caring mother and friend," the Trump family said in a statement. Ivana Trump was a survivor. She fled from communism and embraced this country. She taught her children about grit and toughness, compassion and determination, the family said. She will be dearly missed by her mother, her 3 children and 10 grandchildren. As Eric Trump walked out of his mother's apartment building Thursday afternoon, he told reporters, "It's been a very sad day." Responding to a cardiac arrest call, Manhattan paramedics discovered a 73-year-old woman in Ivana Trump's Upper East Side apartment shortly after 12:30 p.m. According to the New York City Fire Department, This happened on Thursday. According to the New York City Police Department, she was pronounced dead at the scene. According to police sources, Ivana Trump was discovered unconscious and unresponsive at the bottom of a flight of stairs in her apartment. According to the sources, police were investigating whether she fell and, if so, whether the fall played any role in her death. The medical examiner determined her cause of death to be blunt impact injuries to the torso caused by a fall on Friday. According to the medical examiner, the death was accidental and not suspicious. In a statement on his platform Truth Social, the former president remembered Ivana as a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman who led a great and inspirational life. Her pride and joy were her 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, he wrote. She was so proud of them, as we were all so proud of her. Ivanka Trump remembered her mother as brilliant, charming, passionate, and wickedly funny. She lived life to the fullest, never foregoing an opportunity to laugh and dance, Ivanka Trump said on Twitter while sharing a childhood photo of herself with her mother. I will miss her forever and will keep her memory alive in our hearts always. What do you think about Ivana Trump's life story? Are you saddened by her death? Did we miss anything that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.